Hi, everybody. It is Dawn Colicchio from Remax Diamond Realtors right here in Central New Jersey. Do you ever ask yourself, should I be using the professional referrals that I get from my realtor? Well, today we're going to talk about just that. So stay with me. So here's the first question I have to ask you. Do you like your realtor and do you trust your realtor? That's the first thing. Because if you don't like and trust your realtor, first you need to get yourself a new realtor. Second, if you answered yes to that question and you do like and trust your realtor, then I'm going to go through some reasons why you should absolutely use the professional referrals that they talk to you about. I think one of the reasons why sometimes people are hesitant to use professional referrals from their realtor or anybody else for that matter is they're concerned that they're getting what they used to call kickbacks. For those of you that are not familiar with the term kickback, that is when a professional, such as a realtor, refers people to different professionals like attorneys, inspectors, mortgage lenders, in order to receive gifts, maybe monetary or other gifts, maybe the really, really good seats at a play. Those are kickback. In 1974, RESPA, the Real Estate Settlement Procedure Act, was put into place to make kickbacks illegal and protect clients like yourselves from realtors and other professionals that were going to recommend people based on what they were getting and not their qualifications. Now I want to talk to you about why you should consider using the professionals that maybe your realtor recommends to you. Most general contractors use the same plumber, electrician, painter because they know the quality of their work and they know that they get the job done. As a real estate professional that does many, many transactions throughout the year, it makes sense that we like to use the same people over and over again. Not because we're getting anything in return, but because we know that these people that we are recommending know their business in and out, they get the job done, and that you as a client are going to be satisfied with their work performance. When we recommend a lender or a mortgage representative, it's because we know that they are extremely thorough, they're not going to miss anything, and if they say that you are pre-approved for X amount of dollars and that you are qualified, that once it gets to underwriting, it's not going to be a problem and it's not going to get kicked back. The last thing we want you to do is spend money on home inspections and appraisals just to find out that the deal's going to die because you were never really qualified. The second one is attorneys. Now, especially right now, it is definitely a seller's market. There are multiple offers. There are bidding wars going for over asking. And in the state of New Jersey, we have a process called attorney review. So after the offer is accepted and it's signed and sent over to both attorneys, the attorneys get to review the offer and make changes to the contract. During that period of time, either side can cancel the deal for any reason. We want to make sure that that gets in and out of attorney review as quickly as possible so you don't lose the house of your dreams. When it comes to attorneys, I also like to recommend an attorney that strictly does real estate attorney. The reason being is because sometimes you really need to get an answer from the attorney because it's crunch time and it's getting down to the closing day and you can't get them on the phone because they're in court. Well, you want to make sure that you can get the attorney on the phone, get your questions answered, because a lot of times time is of the essence in a real estate transaction and a day or two can make all the difference. I also feel it's really important to recommend an inspector. The reason being is because you are purchasing probably one of the biggest purchases of your life and you want to make sure that they are not going to miss anything. Because let's face it, we really do not want to find out after the closing, about a month in, that there's a major problem with the house, with the foundation, with one of the major systems, the furnace. We want to make sure that we get you guys a great inspector who is going to go through the house totally thoroughly, make sure it's all good to go, so that when you close on the house, you have peace of mind that it's been looked at really carefully. When I'm making professional recommendations, I typically will recommend at least 2 of everything. Usually, I will urge my clients to make a phone call, have a conversation with them, get their pricing, find out if they just click and like their personality. And those are the ones that I will typically say to go with. So I hope this video was helpful. If you get a chance, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications. I am here every Wednesday and I would love for you to join me. Take care.